part 2 of Wildly Flowering. That's what happens when you do lots and lots of card videos and share them with you. I looked up and it said iPad storage is full. It didn't say you make too many card making videos, but that's what I felt like it was trying to tell me. But we never have too much, right? That's just how it goes, you guys. And it's one of those things that almost needs a schedule you almost need to schedule a monthly task or every 2-week task to go ahead and put in a note to go and delete the old videos, but I can't think to do that all the time, and so that's what happens. So we're live again, though, you guys. We are rocking and rolling. Things were going good. We're into card 3, and we're almost done with card 3. We'll finish that up, I don't know, in a few minutes, and then we'll go on to card 4. And unfortunately, there'll be 2 videos for this class, and I will go back and I will edit everything where it has that there's one. I already changed the first one to say part 1, and this one is called part 2. And in the past, when Kelly had a little bit more time on her hands, I would have her go and marry the 2 videos together, and she doesn't have the time to do that these days. So we'll have 2 videos, and that's just how it goes. And it has happened before, and it will happen again. And at least I know what to do when it happens, right? So I am just trying to see here if I can go ahead and find my new video, though, so that I can watch comments with this one as well. We'll see. I think that I saw that there were comments coming in. I know a bunch of you guys were already in with me. And let's see if I can find it before I get going. We were just putting the next 2 pieces together, and the other one came up really fast, and that is the part 1 that I found. Okay, I'm gonna go out of the YouTuber, and we will put in again here. Let's see if we can find some live stuff that's happening. Especially me, that's what we're looking for. All right, Google account. Go here, and then sometimes it's a little bit like click, click, and then all of a sudden, boom, there it is. Otherwise, I could go blindly and believe that you guys are here. Maybe I could bring my computer over and I can just watch comments from there until this might pop up. So, because we're going to keep her moving. Okay, let me flip the camera down because I think we're good there. I'll go grab my computer and I'll just look over at it just as I get comments. Ha ha! Oh man, what just happened? It just went black. Oh, there it is. I just saw somebody's comment. It was Subu said 2 are better than none. Exactly. And there's Judy from Apex, North Carolina. Yay. Okay. You guys, no. When you start to see the spinny spinnies, that's me. Something's going on with me, usually. I am not going to even say it out loud too much, but we've been pretty fortunate that there's been nothing really crazy been happening with videos. Look at this. You guys, this is what happens. Your iPad storage gets full when you have all these videos in your iPad, and so you'll have that. So I'm just trying to see once here if I can find... Where could I get that really fast? Hang on, I have an idea. You guys just entertain me for 30 seconds here. I'm going to see if I can message the link. See, you guys found it really easily. For some reason in my phone, I don't get to see it. So just bear with me for a moment. And I'm going to see if I can refresh my screen over here. And then we'll get going. That's just because I want to be able to see comments right there. I can answer and help you guys if I need to. So this is the same concept as to what we did on a previous card. So we're going to put these on. Aha, here's part 2. Here's the link. And I'm going to message it to myself. So let's do this, that, and send. Okay, so I just emailed it to myself. For some reason, I don't always get them. All right, so we put our tear and tape on the back side, and then this will nestle right in here. All right, good. So let's see. Let's see if I get my emails here. And note to myself. There it is. Copy you. Oh, let's go straight to the YouTuber. Ah, here we are. Very nice, very nice, very nice. 44 of you made it back to me. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Oh, you'll have that on those bigger jobs, right? Okay, so we're back, rocking and rolling. Maria's running late. It's okay. We're going to keep putting this together like that. And now for this one, I did not pop this up. So what I can do for this one, because I can, I'm going to actually take the backing off. Now, if you want to pop it up, you can. But I'm going to peel it off and then put liquid glue on the back of here. And we're going to glue this flat. Put liquid glue everywhere else. You guys could always decorate your burlap, like this crumb cake too, if you wanted to have more texture or color on there. You could stamp or sponge around it. But this is going to fit right inside here like that. It's going to be hard to pick it up and move it, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then this one, the back side of this can get some liquid glue. And we're just going to gently drop that right down. And I thought to myself, wow, we are really rocking and rolling and cruising right through it. The class is going good. Oh, this is like a little premature. We need to stamp. I got ahead of myself. All right, we need espresso again. And we need thank you. No, thank you. Oh, why? Thank you. Guys, it's from a movie. All right, I'm going to put this thank you right there. All right, Suzanne, no problem. You can always catch the replay. All right, so there's that. And then in the stamp set, there's this background looking stamp. It actually comes from here. It's in there. And we're going to do, I think what we did on the card class this afternoon, where we used crumb cake and we created textury background. That was our one from this afternoon. Really light though, so we need crumb cake for that. And I think what I'm gonna do, you guys, now that I have this up, I'm just gonna run my computer back over here so it doesn't fall. Hunky, did I wake you up, buddy? Oh, you're so tired. Hunky has been snoozing all day. He just woke up from a slumber and big yawns, big yawns. All right, so stamp off, third strength. Really light, just, okay, you could also do the whole splattering with the Stella pen if you like. Stamp off, stamp on. Wax on, wax off. Clap on, clap off. And I'm gonna do one more kind of right through the middle there. And one more kind of on the end there. So all I did with this is create a little bit of textury background using that stamp. All right, very good, very good. What's on the inside is our flower. It's that flower that we used for doing the outside, this guy. So we're gonna grab the espresso ink for that. And because the flower has a little bit, which side? Oh, let's do it over here. That looks good to me, right there. You could color it if you so desire. Now, let's get this glued. And then let's get this glued. Because I got glue waiting over there in the wings. I did Rose Coleman technique and didn't even realize it. I'm letting it marinate over there so that it doesn't leave it oozy all over the place. So let's grab this. And now this is going to be great to put down right on the left-hand side here. Should stick really good. Open your card up. And we're ready to put the inside in here. You know, what I need to do is in my monthly to-dos, I have a list of monthly to-dos. I should go in there and put in there delete videos. Because I would think on a monthly basis, I won't use up all the storage space in my iPad. But, you know, when Gina does 2 to 4 videos a month in here too, that adds time. All right, so I did dimensionals at the top, and I'm going to do liquid glue on the bottom. Yes, it is a delicate, thank you. And this one's going to go right here. And then you can grab your mini glue dots. And I'm going to do 2 of them, I think, right next to each other. So 1 and 2 to really encompass our little overhand knot that we made. Squish it down real good. Dun, 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 dun. Snip the ends of this jute. And we found our gems. So excited that we can use our gemsies. Now, in this one, we ended up with 3. So there's a big and a small over on the side here. And you can see that against the espresso really nicely. I don't know why we put in a 3rd one. I don't remember there being another one that used this. So if you have a 3rd one that you so desire to use, you could put it over there. I guess my sample only had 2, but you guys got 3. And then I do know that Diane kitted that up. On these now, there are 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. So there's a total of 12. Again, you're going to have extra because we used on this one, I'm just going back and catching up now. This one we have a big and a small. So a big and a small, like that. And then I've got a small one. Oh, let's put the big one here. Oh, I like the small one. Let's put the small one there. So that caught us up on that one. And then from the very first one, it's also a big and a small, and then the opposite. So I've got a big, and I'm trying to figure out, there's a really pretty flower there. I don't want to cover it up, so I'm going to do a big and a small here. And then I'm going to grab the big one and put the big one over there. So there's 3. So we're back on track. We got those 3 with gems, or sorry, those 2 with 3 gems each. And then this one, there's space over here, and you do have 3 gems. Then the very last card to do also uses 3. So we gave you 12 gems. I'm pretty sure you got 12. So you could do over here a big, a small, and then the other card will use a big and a small, and then the opposite. And I'm wondering to put that guy, I don't know. They're really nice flat gems. These are really fun, so I hope you guys like using them. Okay, so we've got that one gemified. We did not use Stella on here. The 3rd embellishment is above the thank you. Right, but I only used 2 iridescent pearls. I had 3 in my kit. So I think you guys probably also have 3 in your kit. So you actually only had, I only had my sample on the card in the picture, you guys only have 3 gems on it. I actually went for 6 here. So, which is not correct by our floral arrangers standards. You should have odd numbers. So it's okay though. It's okay. If you don't want that many gems on, you can use them for something else. How does that sound? All right. So I think that would complete this one finally. Yay. Vicki made the transition to part 2. Good. You are like the Mr. of stamping. So fun to Miyagi, Mr. Miyagi, yay. Well, I try to make it fun, you guys. If you're gonna sit and watch cards be made, wouldn't you rather be entertained and smile than not be? Like, that's my general thought. Oh, you don't want it to be boring, right? All right, so we got 3 done. Whoop, whoop. Okay, next and final card in our class tonight is this one. I know there are fans that do not like the wild wheat. It looks like the baby poo, and that's okay. It does come together nicely on this card. So We're okay using the wild wheat from time to time. We don't use it in excess because I also am a thinker of the baby poo mentality. But it does come in very nice for the fall-based cards. So, all right, we have here a card kit. Open it up and you can burnish your edge. We have another horizontal one. So I always like to keep that horizontal. This right here is your piece that goes back here. And then you have your designer paper. And again, your pattern might look slightly different because this is a sheet that has all different patterns. And so you just will have to figure out how you want to put it. I think mine looks good like that. So I'm going to make sure I keep it like that. We have another white hexagon for sentiments, for choosing our words. We have to marry these two pieces up again, right? Like we did on the last time. We've got a little white frayed ribbon to put on the bottom here, and we have a sentiment. All right, so let's do this. I got the back side here, so we should be old pros at this point, doing our whole merging of our pieces together. So I'm gonna put 2 pieces of tear and tape down, and I'm gonna flip it over, making sure that this is the top, set that into it, and hopefully it nestles right around it. Then we can take it and finish off the rest, making sure that it doesn't fall apart later. Oh, Shelly says she has to, I'm sure, yeah. I remember Diane cutting them, and I'm sure she didn't capture that there were only 2 up there. So that is why I'm sure everybody has 3, and that's okay. They're gems. Use them, make your card pretty. All right, so that is set up and ready to go. Now on this one though, there's a bottom left-hand side that uses some white frayed ribbon. So we are gonna have to take this off and grab yourself a piece here waiting in the wings. And you're gonna start at the top, not at the top, but I guess not the middle one here, but right next to it. And you're gonna do a little loop, catch that tear and tape, make another loop just a little bit bigger, and then you're going to end up with a tail coming down. So that's what I've got, right? A loop, bigger loop tail. And now when you flip this over, you have to secure it really good with more tear and tape. Perfect. All right, then this is going to get, I think I put it on here flat actually. So since it's flat, I'm actually going to take the tear and tape backing off of this. And let's see here. This one is flat, so I'm going to take this off because what will happen is it'll help stick to the paper. Now over here, this is popped up with dimensionals. So what I'll do is grab this. We're going to put one right here, one here, and one here because that part's hanging off. We're going to just set this over here for the moment. And then this one can get glued onto our, now if you don't like the wild wheat, you have option B at the eye doctor. You could have that over the top and have it all pinkalicious for my Team Pink fans. But I want to go with the yellow. That's what I've got going on. All right, so this did get popped up. Yes, exactly. There's no mistake in crafting. You just crafterize, right? Improvise. All right, so this, oh man, every time I grab one, I get 2, it seems. So this is going to get popped up onto the embossed piece of Moody Moth. So this is embossed with painted textures, like that. And the thing is with using dimensionals, you just gotta be careful setting it down. And it's higher than the Moody Moth, so it's gonna be above and below it a little bit, and that's okay. You know, something like that. Okay, then this one's gonna, so you can see it does go above and below. It's got brown sticking out on both sides, that's okay. Hi, Georgine Darbro. All right, then this is going to be put right onto your card base. Pretty sure I burnished it already. I'll go here, like so. Very good. All right, oh, we can do this now. This is ready. Myra and Tyra. Yay, they rhyme. All right, so then I popped off the dimensional backs here, and now this is going to go, oh, I could pick this one off too, hang on. Now these three are gonna hang over the edge, and then this will be flat on this side, is what I intend. And it's pretty much centered top to bottom. All right, and then you could grab your ribbon scissors and trim your tail here. So that's good. All right, we're down to a final stamping. So you've been on my mind is what's stamped on this one. Had to use it, right? Because you guys have all been on my mind. And the last little flower that needs to get used is this doohickey. So we'll have him ready. And we're gonna put that towards the middle. Cool. And then we need Moody Mauve. One final time to do our spriggy thing. And I'm thinking maybe second strength. Yes, second strength for me. Depending on your ink pad, you might do first, but just going to do a second strength of that right in the bottom corner here. And then I'm going to also put it, now this one I'm going to put at full strength right there so that you can see it. Now this is garbage. It's toast. It's biting the dust. Okay, then I did pop this one up because everything else was pretty flat except for one layer so far. So we're going to pop this one up. Very good. And that will go right in the middle of our hexagon layer. Like that. And anytime, popping is a personal preference. You guys can always adjust that if you desire. And you've been on my mind. You could put a happy birthday on the inside, thinking of you. Anything, retirement even, I guess, because you thought about them when they were retiring, right? So a new home, anything. Somebody did something amazing and you're on their mind. They're on your mind and you just want to tell them that. So I got a big and a small here. And that tear and tape sandwich, exactly. You guys, not that I'm hungry, but my tear and tape sandwiches really help me out. They make my ribbon stay put. All right, I lost the little glue thing. It was stuck on my finger or something. Then I have one left, and that one left, I put it right there. Cool beans, and you should have an empty strip when you're done. And that should be the fourth card. Oh, Wendy said she's loving the cards today. Good. Okay, just a reminder. I said this in the beginning of class, but some of you guys have been tuning in a little late. I have like 20 of this class left. 20 is a lot for me, which is really weird because last month for Take to the Sky with the airplanes, we made the same number, 96, and I only have about 4 left of Take to the Sky at this point, where this one I have about 20 left. And I'll tell you, people like flowers. People like flowers, and so we really designed these cards in a way that you did not need to have these stamps at all. And we made them so that all you really need are sentiments and some sort of focal flower image, but it could be something else. It wouldn't have to be these flowers exactly. And here we are. There, we brought them all in, so you guys can tell me which one's your favorite. Boom. We did good. Even with our slight hiccup with technology difficulties, we still ended pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, how much are the kits? Becky was asking. So my kits are $20 plus shipping. And shipping is usually $6 anywhere in the United States. So you would get these 4 card kits, and to have them mailed to you would be $26 for the 4 cards. Like the class I did this afternoon doing these 3 cards is $17 plus shipping, right? So it's 3 cards for $17. So it would be these. And they kind of look all so crazy that I ended up doing this class today. But for Let's Just Stamp Spotlight in Nature, we ended up using the paper from Wildly Flowering. So these cards were $17 for 3 cards. Now, here's the deal. If I am going to be, or that's free with a $50 order, free with a $50 order. So you buy Stampin' Up! Product and you get card kits for free from me. Now, here's the deal. If you want both of these classes, I would take $4 off because I can ship them together. So your core class would be $26 and then this would only be $19. So you're saving $2 on each class in essence. And if you want to add in another class and another class that I have and another class, I always will take off $4 off of each class that I can combine in with a core class. And so, yeah, that's, so just depends. And if you decide you want the Stamp-A-Stack next week, like let's say you want the Stamp-A-Stack that I'm doing, actually it's in 2 weeks. If you want the Stamp-A-Stack, like let's say that's $68 for that class mailed, then this class would be $22. And then this class would be $19. So I take off $4 off of the classes that we're adding to the main class. So but the thank you is the best. Yeah, you guys, to use, like, to think that's what that die looks like and then to put it back together, I really liked that, like the stitching and the cutting, and you would never know that that is two different pieces put back together. I do, Becky White, I have the soda kits. Yep, I showed those off today. So the soda card class would be your core class because there's actually 5 cards in that one. And with that one, I could add on this class or add on that class. What I need for anybody that wants classes, we're going to be wrapping up class here momentarily. And you might not, if I see your comment, I try to always comment during class, but I always like to remind people that I don't always see everything. And if you really want me to see something while I'm still talking, you should send it again. But the main thing is to send me an email or to text me or to call me or to Facebook message me. So my name is Christine Bertram on Facebook. You could send me a personal message. That would be awesome. You could email me, you could text me, or you could call me. Ultimately, what I need to know is what classes would you like to take? And then I'll come up with what the pricing will be if you have more than one class, because it's nice. Then I can figure out like the main class and then each class after, and then I can send them all in the mail to you together. Now, this week is a little bit crazy for me. Today's Monday. It's almost over. Tomorrow, we're kitting up 2 classes. And Wednesday, I have an eye doctor appointment in the morning, and then in the afternoon we leave for camping. So my week is kind of toast in terms of shipping. I do have a couple, or maybe like 3 piles here staged for shipping, but I'm not going to make any promises that I'll get everybody that messages me that they want some classes that I just did to ship out this week yet. It would probably be Monday or Tuesday of next week because we're gone. Camping, canoeing, and tenting it. So pray that we have good weather. So yeah, that would be the only kind of hiccup. Normally I can get stuff shipped out pretty quick, but with going camping, we started doing this camping trip in the year 2010. So probably 14 years. We always go this last weekend in July. Sometimes it's August, but it's gotten to be for like the last 8 years. It's been this last weekend in July, and that works out for our group. So very cool. Thank you. I will definitely have fun camping. But I guess my thought is be patient with me. If you do email me that you'd like cards or message me, I'll try to get back to everybody before I leave, but that doesn't always happen. And so just be patient. Well, that would be awesome. And then the other option is if you would rather get your kits for free, some of them are free with an order. So the Stamp-A-Stack is never free with an order. That Stamp-A-Stack includes product. And so that one is never free with an order, but this one right here that we did tonight is free with a $50 order. The class that we did this afternoon at 1, this is also could be potentially free with a $50 order. And if you want both of them, it would be a $50 order and a $50 order. That's perfectly fine. Putting them on the same order that you do with Stampin' Up. So tomorrow is free shipping day. So if you have an order of $75, you could get free shipping tomorrow. You could get a class free with me. If you do, let's say you have an order of, let's say this class is about $50, it's a free with a $50 order, and you have 2 things, like let's say one's $22 and one's $33, you could use those 2 items for this class to get it for free. And then if you want to get something else that's $50 to get the other class for free, and then you get free shipping, you could put them on the same order, and you might as well get the free shipping and consolidate. I just need to be able to break some items for one class and the other items for the other class without splitting the item up. That's how I do that. So can we have the deal in Canada with Rose Coleman? So I don't control what Rose does, and I'm not sure if she's still watching at this point, but Marie, in my video here, I'm going to flip down and show you. You'd have to reach out to Rose. I do know that she does her class free with an order, but Canadian pricing is different than US pricing because of the exchange rate. What I would encourage you to do is, hang on, it's right here actually. It's in this one. If you go back to where the see more here, where it has the description and show more, Rose's information is right here. I have her phone number there and her email address, and she has a website, and her Facebook page is there. Your best bet would be to contact her at either that phone number or that email address, and you can ask Rose what she does for her kits. Now, she does do, I'm pretty sure she you'd have to ask her. I don't know if at the moment she does them free with an order or if she offers the buying them at a price. I've always offered these as fee-based or order-based. It's either or. You can buy them or get them free with an order. And then I have other classes that are fee-based only. So I guess just reach out to Rose. I can't tell you exactly what she does for that. I know that she does offer them free with a purchase though. So, all right. Yes, free shipping day is tomorrow. You guys don't forget about that. And make sure it's $75 or more. If it's under $75 here in the US, you won't get it for free. All right. And then for Rose too, for shipping things together, you'd have to ask her if you want. She's got almost every one of these suite classes that we've done together, these classes now for over a year and a half now. And I know she has past classes available too. So if you're in Canada and wanting the Take to the Sky or anything that we've done early in the year, I bet she has a lot of her kits available as well. All right, Barbara Godby says, the showcase tomorrow. I think so. I looked at my calendar and I know that we're kitting up 2 classes tomorrow. I haven't set the time, Barbara, and I haven't done that yet because I can't commit to a time. I just can't commit. It's sad because I feel like I should be able to say we're going to go live at 2. I don't know if I can. It might be 4, and it might be earlier in the afternoon. It just depends on how we do with kitting. And if I can do it while they're kitting and the gals are a little more quiet, I'll try to do it while they're even that. But I got to get a feel for what the morning brings. And that is my rate on my radar because I have my eye doctor on Wednesday at 10:10 and Gina's going to be live in the morning. And then I get back and we're going to be like full speed ahead with like packing up because, you know, we don't do that early. We do that like the day before we leave. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be tomorrow. I just can't tell you at the moment if it's going to be late morning or early afternoon or in the middle of the afternoon. But the showcase will be happening tomorrow. And it'll go over everything that I have coming up in August. And I'll also show off the Wounded Warrior card benefit cards. So, okay. All right. So let me do a little door prize drawing. For those people that place an order to get this class for free, I have your name down and listed with a number. Again, if I missed commenting to anybody that wants anything, put a little email together for me or a text so that I'll see it. Also, if you do text me and you've never texted me before, please include your name. I get texts from people that I don't know their name and I don't know. I always have to say, I'm so sorry, I don't have your phone number in my phone. If you could please tell me your name, that would be awesome. So it's always good to include your name. All right. 22. Oh my goodness, 22 people that got this class free with an order. And on top of it, this is the promotional class that I do every month. The next one, I'll show you the cards. I have next month's class here. That is the suite class. I had a bunch of people, including Donna Grushke, Sandy Coy Emery, Faye Gabi, Carol Klein, Mary Lemke, Jeannie Gertis, Connie Moore, Julie Kaler, Linda Scott, and Becky Gandolfo. All people who ordered this class by getting the bundle. They bought the bundle with one other item to put it over $50, and they got half a pack of the Designer Series paper from me as a thank you for picking, I should say, as a thank you for buying the bundle that I picked for the suite class. So that is a little perk. So thank you to all of you girls for doing that. You guys are all in on the drawing. I said here 22, whoa, 23. Carolyn Ketchmark, you are 23. So I'm going to make sure I do 23 here. I'll drop this down. I'm going to put in 23, and you can see the word generate. Generate number 14 is up over here. Christina Bernards. All right, Christina. So when you have the next package going out, I will make sure to include a little door prize in there for you. I have a retired stash of goodies that I like to work my way through, and so I will grab something from my vault for you, gems, ribbon, embellishment, something like that, and then sometimes designer paper. Now I have a class. This class, I believe, was the April Let's Just Stamp. I might have one or two of this class left. They were fun folds, actually. This one was a little bookmark in here, tucked away so that the person you gave this to got a little bookmark. And then this one was a little bit of a Z fold, so it went like that. And then this one was an easel card. So it goes like that. Very cool. All right, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Goes to Catherine Phillips. Yay, Catherine. Patricia Settle. Yay, Patricia. I love it. I know your address. And Irene Miller. Awesome, Irene. I don't know if I have your address. So I need anybody who knows Catherine Phillips or Irene Miller, or if you are either of them, to let me know your address. Patricia Settle, I will put this on the pile because I have your address. I know where we can mail that out too. Now, this morning, I should say this afternoon, I did go through all of these cards that were past winners that I have not gotten an address for. And I went through all of these cards that I did not have a past winner. I'm sorry. I went through all these cards who I didn't have addresses for these past winners. So I'm going to, every now and then, keep trying to go through them until we get to the point where either I'm going to draw new names or we're going to mail them out. It's got to be one or the other. All right. So Cynthia is watching from Kansas. Yay. Awesome. Hi, Cindy Runtree. All right. Okay, I'll keep checking. For some reason, notifications is not popping up. Okay, here's my deal. When I set the time or when I figure out when it's going to be, I will be sending an email. All right. I will send out a mass email to my community. So if you get emails from Cards by Christine, I will include in there a quick little note that says, hey guys, my showcase is planned for this time. All right. So that if you want to watch it live, you can plan for it. So I will do that little thing, that little courtesy, to make sure that people who don't get notifications can know when it's going to go live. And I'll try to stay as close to that time as possible. That email might come out only about an hour or two before I figure out the time though. So, but I will email it. All right, so does the free kit with purchase for her class, but for your class. So she does the free kits with purchase for her class, but for your classes. So Marie, I'm trying to figure out, so Rose and I do 2 classes together. The Sweet class, which I did tonight, and then she's doing a class called the Technique Club class on Thursday. And with her Technique Club class, and then what you just said, she does free kits with a purchase. So you could get the class from tonight with a purchase through her in Canada, okay? But again, just reach out to her. Call her. Wait, not tonight anymore. It's late, right? So I'd wait till tomorrow and give her a quick call. All right. How is the house coming? Oh, Sherry Martin. So last week, Friday. Nope. So Mark. Okay. So you guys, we did our live on Thursday night. So if you saw live on Thursday, I went through a bunch of pictures. There was no progress on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Mark had to take a break to go re-roof another person's house that has been waiting for him to re-roof that house. So he worked on that house Friday, Saturday, and then he worked in the fields on Sunday, and then he had to finish up that roof today. So what's going to happen next for the project here is we need to put all the windows in that need to get replaced and put in, and then he's going to work on the dormers, but he might be back tomorrow to do that. So I don't have any new pictures since last week, but and no progress since Thursday, and that's okay. The cats have been a little more chill, and there's not a lot of banging, pounding, hammering all going on, and so I'm okay with that for today. It was nice and peaceful in here. I like it. All right. Where are we camping? We are going up to Wildcat State Park in the middle of the state. And if you go to the Google Maps and you put in Wildcat Mountain State Park, so I'm going to zoom back here now so you guys can kind of see. Here we're in the middle of the state, right? Back. All right, I live down here where the blue, oh my goodness, it's straight to the west. All right, so I'm down here where the little blue dot is, and we're going past Wisconsin Dells, and it's all the way over to Kickapoo Valley Reserve. And so it's due west, and I think it's about 2.5 hour drive, so that's not too crazy. So that's what we have ahead of us for this week, going over there. So yeah, good question though. Last year we canoed down the Mississippi for 4 days. And so, you know, we were good. We didn't need to do that for a little bit while longer. All right. Okay. So I'm just looking back here really quick to see if I can see any other questions. Yes, for Rose in Calgary, it's 7 p.m. She is an hour behind us, you guys, but it's still after 5 o'clock, and I don't know what she does with family time and for dinners and stuff with her husband. So it's, if you do try calling her, if she can answer, I'm sure, and if she can't, she won't. Yeah, Mary Schreiber. I'm always done with class when the last card is made. So anybody that wants to not watch me jibber jabber and do something else, you're always welcome to go on to anything else. But all 4 cards are made. That was the goal. And so I try to catch up with anybody that needs anything yet. And yeah, Mary Schreiber, you're welcome to sign off if you want. We made 4 cards, so we're good to go. Thank you so much. Easy on the hiking, exactly. I probably won't be doing much with the foot. I still don't want to go crazy with it. All right, you guys, I am going to sign off now. I am going to go figure out what I'm going to work on next. And I will see you guys back for the showcase tomorrow at some point. So lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. We'll see you later. Have a good rest of your night. Bye.